Yeah, so my name is Prosce. I'm from Bratislava, Slovakia. My main focus is on lettering, and yeah, so I've been doing graffiti since I was a little kid, and somehow I transferred my focus to lettering and calligraphy style and all that. So yeah, that's shortly said about me.
Do you think that you are more a graffiti artist or more a tattooer?
Well, before I was strictly graffiti artist, and since you cannot live graffiti life forever. I mean, there are guys that do, but since you do it illegally, it's not possible to do it all the time, because it's all the graffiti is a thing that it doesn't pay off. I mean, building your name is one thing, but all the investment and the time that you put inside, it doesn't give you that much back. Because you don't like, okay, you feel you hear the feedback from the street, but it's a for me, as I grew older, I shifted my focus into lettering and into calligraphy style, and that way I separated myself a little from graffiti, and I consider myself more as a tattoo artist than the graffiti artist.
And are you still trying to developing your graffiti side at the moment?
I would say my graffiti is strongly influenced by lettering. Before it was wild style, chrome, bombing, and stuff. But now it's more, even if I go paint, I do lettering. So it's not bombing style, throw ups and stuff, but just somehow lettering. And the other guys I go paint with, they're like, they don't like it that much because it takes more time. To throw up, it's like 5 minutes, and to do like precise lettering, it takes much more time. So they need to wait, and they're stressed because I'd be like outside doing super nice shapes, and like the risk is higher, when you're standing there too long.
And do you think that calligraphy has so much to say at the moment? Because I see many artists in the world that makes calligraphy.
Yeah, I mean, the more time passes, the more guys like it, they see it more, and they want to do it. So I guess it's a natural development of this lettering scene. So
And are you working in Slovakia?
yes,
And do you travel also for tattooing?
yeah, I do a lot of conventions because I like to meet new people. I like to because Slovakia doesn't have a strong calligraphy scene, so that's why I seek other people. Like yesterday, we were at the hotel with Angel, and I experienced first time like when I'm somewhere, I always seek for paper and a pen to just do some tagging or whatever. And yesterday, all of us were lettering artists and graffiti artists, and we just sat there and we talked, and like we were passing a pizza box flip upside down with a blank space, and we were just tagging, and we were passing it like a joint. They passed me the marker and the pizza box, and empty pizza, there was pizza falling all over, and we were just tagging. And like it was really nice, and there was a first time me experiencing this, and I wouldn't have experienced it if I would have stayed at home. You know what I mean? So I'm seeking for the other guys, lettering artists. Even if it's not a lettering guy, it's super nice to meet new people that have the same passion as I do.
Yeah, it's something that I can see also here before that they are bringing the beer all
Yeah, yeah,
together.
yeah, yeah. It's like it joins people together. So it's really nice.
Do you also see your style on a bodysuit or just in a small side?
If I can picture my style as a
Yeah.
bodysuit, uh, I'm not that far, I guess. So I can see a back piece, a sleeve, but not a full bodysuit. Not at the moment. I'm not there yet.
How is the tattoo scene in Slovakia?
It's getting stronger, but I guess there are new shops that they do it for the money, and they hire tattoo artists, and then the people realize they want to separate from the shop, and that's how the scene is getting distorted a little, because a guy that has been tattooing for 1 year, 2 years, opens a shop, lowers the prices, and it all kind of like, it doesn't do good for the tattoo scene. So yeah, it grows, but I'm not sure if it's growing the right way.
And do you think that also in Slovakia they understand your style, or it's better going around?
My responsibility is to teach them to understand the style, because I can say that I was one of the first guys doing just strictly lettering. So I think I'm trying to teach them not to use the font, but to seek for the freehand, and to understand that lettering is also a piece of art.
And when you started tattooing,
8 years ago.
and when you started, you see some different things, and then
In lettering,
yeah,
or
no, in tattooing.
I'm not sure. Maybe I've seen it, but since it's like the flow of the development was so natural, I cannot say this is different, this is not. You know what I mean?
And do you think that all the experience in graffiti gives you a different way to start tattooing? Because if you start but you are not drawing at all,
Yeah.
it's different than just drawing from
For sure, graffiti influenced my whole life. So even the style that I have, I know guys that do lettering, but they just haven't been doing graffiti, and you can sense that in the lettering they do. So I believe that my graffiti experience, it influenced my style and the way I look at things.
And if there is any advice that you can say to the young you in the beginning of the graffiti career, before also of the tattooing, what you can say to the young self,
Like
your young self?
to me, I would probably say focus on lettering even sooner as I have. You know what I mean? So because I was strictly focused on graffiti, and like I said, graffiti is not a bright future for you. So maybe if I would have transferred earlier, my style would be different, or I would have been deeper in the game or something. You know, so maybe that's probably the only thing. I would never say don't do it, because it's my life. You know, I love it.